Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, to a new video. Right now we're doing XRP, and XRP is looking really nice, so we're gonna talk about it. For you guys that never been here, subscribe to the channel. We just got 13k subs. Yesterday we had 12k, before that we had 11k, and 2 days before that we had 10k. So we are growing fast and we are trying to pump those numbers. That said, let's get into the charts and actually see what's actually happening with XRP. And I gotta tell you, like, a lot of stuff is in red right now, but XRP is like 0.55% up, and that's very nice. So yesterday we had this big dump. We had this support at 155. I'm gonna explain to you what these lines means. We had this support at 155, right? We fell a little bit below the support, and yesterday we crashed with Bitcoin and everything. So the crash went all the way down to the 20 moving average on the daily chart, as you can see, and then we pulled back up above this resistance over here. This is daily resistance up here. A very nice support, daily support. So sitting on 130. So that's something to keep in mind. Right now we held that, and that's very nice. This support is actually broken, so this support is actually acting as resistance, and you can see that exactly on the dollar today. When we broke this support 155, we were going all the way up to exactly at the touch on the 155 and the 10 moving average. 10 moving average and 155 was acting as resistance. So this is the target to break right now. This is the target to break. There is another target I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you how this is going to play out. So you can see already this yellow line, that's diagonal yellow line. We're going to talk about that. Why is that there, and why is it important? But that said, this 137 line is acting right now as some kind of support. We got the first resistance at 155 and the 10 moving average on the daily, and then you got this all-time high at 183 and 188. That's the top that we actually hit. I don't think we need this line over here anymore, because that's broken. This was a previous some kind of support that we don't need, and this one down here, is weekly, I think. Let me just double check. No, it's not weekly. It's also a daily support. So after 137 support, we have got this 20 moving average and 109 support. So there are some support lines. There are you know what we can do to make your life easier? We can make supports be green, and then we'll make resistances be kind of reddish, right? So now you know that we got resistance and supports, right? These are resistances, these are supports. So basically anything below the price, current price, is support. Anything above the current price is a resistance. I don't think they should be that hard. And then we got this very nice diagonal line going down there that we're gonna talk about, and why it's very important to break that. So yesterday's dump, let's go now. What we have to do is go into the small time frames. This is a daily time frame, and we're going to talk about that. But we got this. Let me just clear it up a bit so you can see it better. Not this one. Let me clear up the moving averages first. So this falling trend. We had a falling trend down here. Big falling trend, and this created a very nice resistance line for us to break. So when we break this line over here, we are not going exactly up to the moon right away. What this means that once you break the line, you're going sideways, you're changing the trend, because right now the trend is on the downside. So if you keep on rejecting this line, we are going to go further down. That's how these things work. So we have the trend is going down, and if you keep resisting the line, right, if we keep resisting, once we fall below this level down here, maybe even here, it's gonna drop hard, because this was a hard drop. So you can see around here somewhere, I think it already there might actually. This is at 137. Where's 130? Yeah. So if you start breaking, there's the 137 line. So if you start going like this and start breaking the 137 line down here, I think we might actually do the same thing here and start going faster down, and then we might even retest the 1.09. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's always good to know what we can expect and what should we be prepared for. That said, this is an important line to break, and now we're going to pop some moving averages to show you what's actually happening, and this is actually very bullish. So basically, when we had this big drop, we found some kind of support on 100 moving average on the 4-hourly chart, and then we start climbing. And the first good thing came that we got above the 10 moving average, and now we are resisting the 20 moving average, but we are still above the 10 moving average and the support. So what we want to see ultimately is the breaking of the 20 moving average, this resistance line at 155, and getting above it. Once also there is this 50 moving average that it will be really nice to break. And once we get to those levels, like, we are gonna be super bullish. But right now, like you can see, the market is not yet fully recovered. It's still in a lot of red. It's not like the 10-15% numbers that were yesterday, but still like 1-2%, 5% thereabout. And that's because market is still quite shaky and trying to break these falling trends. We don't yet know are the faults breaking, these drops are they finished or not before we actually start breaking all of these diagonal lines. But soon we will know. And right now we are watching this on 4 hour. You can also watch this on the 1 hourly line, and you can see here that we actually got kind of rejected on the 1 hour, because on the 1 hour we climbed the 10 moving average. We got above the 20. We were climbing above the 50, but then we got rejected by this 100 and 200 moving average, the purple and the blue line, and then we crashed below. And now we are getting resisted by even the 50 moving average. So it all depends if we can start climbing again above here, above the 10 20 moving average, and then climb further up. So what's going to actually happen, only Bitcoin knows that. This isn't a Bitcoin video, unfortunately. We do Bitcoin though every single day on Patreon page, so if that's something for you, you might check that out. We got something called daily altcoin video. We do like 50 altcoins and a Bitcoin and market analysis and stuff like that. But right now, only Bitcoin knows what's going to happen. And if you should probably follow Bitcoins and moves also on the 4 hour chart. There's also some kind of diagonal going over there, and it wants to break it. I think right now it looks pretty healthy, but we just have to keep on watching it. So basically, that's what we're watching for today. Today is the day that we want to break this diagonal line. That's the big thing. But else, besides that, on the daily chart, this looks very nice. We are still keeping above the 20 moving average. We got rejected by this 155 and the 10 moving average, but that doesn't mean that that's that bearish, because if it were that bearish, we would probably trade closer to the 20 line than the 10 line. Since we are trading closer to the 10 line than the 20 line, I'm thinking like the bulls wants to go up, but we have to see what's actually happening. And just quickly to see some kind of this is on the daily. It looks like we are getting the bearish crossover here. This doesn't have to happen. If it does happen, then it can quickly turn to the bullish cross. So the bearish cross is when the blue line crosses the orange line. We don't want that. So if we continue today and tomorrow go in green and get above this diagonal line, I don't think there will be any bearish cross to happen there. On the weekly chart, we are sitting at right now on this rubber band index at 79, which is a very nice level to go higher. And I've been saying ever since we hit the 198 that the indicators are still not showing any signs of overbought levels, and that this can go higher. And as you can see, weekly we just had green candles after green candle, 1 2 3 4 5 6 weeks in the green candle. So if you've been trading on the weekly chart, like you'll be right now almost 1.5 months in green. Right, so this looks very nice. Either way, the thing to watch for is this diagonal right now, preferably on the 4 hourly chart, because that's going to be first signs of bullishness. And once we get above this 155 and the 50 moving average, so those are the targets for today. That said, subscribe to the channel. There are links down in the description. Telegram links, Patreon links, all kinds of links. Just click any kind of link, you know, you're gonna be happy, I'm gonna be happy, everybody's gonna be happy. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you around tomorrow. Bye.